right, because you're always...
You know how it is, people. What's up?
Hey, folks!
It is Thursday.
That's the Axtell Hump Day. Hump Day! Look at that frog. That tadpole.
All right, everybody. Everybody's here. Look at that wide angle on Steve. Looking tight.
I like it.
That's our jam, the wide angle. Well, for me, it's the small cam jam. Hashtag small jam cam.
Is this 32? Episode
32?
32. Wow.
32 episodes, man.
Episode 32
That's
of
right.
Inside Axtell. That is so sweet. All right. Zach is here. Joey's here. Terry's here.
All right.
Carmen.
Say hello in the comments. Let us know you are here.
Joe Bilbo.
Joe, Joe.
Lee Rademacher's here. Aho.
Aho.
All right.
Love it. I'm adjusting.
Good to see our crowd. Mario's here from Canada.
A Canada.
Nice mic. I hate this mic. Look at it.
Oh
I'm supposed to have a crew neck. I'm supposed to look like it's my uniform of crew
okay,
neck.
hold on.
But
First,
when I put this on, it looks like a V-neck.
First he asked for a new mic. Then now he needs a new shirt.
No,
where does it stop,
I
people?
don't want a V-neck.
Can I get an amen?
But I've got the little wire that's pulling down here.
Thank you.
Don't be applauding fakely.
This is what it's like working with the diva. Oh
look at this.
Gosh.
It's not a diva. It's just I have limited OCD.
Your neck is not my problem.
You're like full on.
I have full on
I have
OCD.
limited. Mine or my nails have to be really short.
And your mics have to not bend to your shirt. Get stronger
And
shirts,
I need
Steve.
to have a freaking...
Wolfie is here.
I know.
Lawrence.
Some of you are going to say, get a little countryman. I don't know that.
That's what Wanlu would say, because he's our
David
Performer
Cooper's
Spotlight.
here. The X-Man gets it. You bet it. All right. Phil Tipping is here.
What? Phil Tipping?
And, yep.
As
Phil
in...
Tipping. Hey, my bud, David Cooper, and your bud, Phil Tipping.
Phil Tipping, who, if you don't know Phil Tipping, he's an amazing composer and arranger.
Who does he arrange for?
Well, he just did a couple movie spots that are up on his Facebook page. You can go check them out.
They're
really
big
good.
time movies. This guy's like...
Pretty cool, man.
He's major Hollywood. And Cooper is major producer for Texas. We got it covered tonight.
We got a good crew here.
Oh, Lawrence
of Arabia.
Bad and I like it because it reminds me of this.
Sorry, Lawrence.
Bad and I.
My apologies. Yeah, we know we get it. We get it, Steve.
Bad and I. Cherie is here.
Hair check.
Brad Ray.
Sorry, everyone's blowing up my feed about the hair check. Yeah, it's there.
No, one person or nobody. Either way is the same.
I don't get a big... oh, thank you, guys.
Look at that. I do like your hair. I wish I had that under my hat.
Just checking in. I see a roll of duct tape near
Peter
your
is
cup.
here.
Is that because you plan on breaking your cup and fixing it? Back to you, Steve.
No, it's for another purpose this evening. Oh, and I better hide this.
As I go to the side
Too much going on here.
What
scissors? That shouldn't be showing.
Well, hey, if you are watching on the YouTube playback,
now we're clean.
Welcome. But if you want to be an insider, come join us.
This is bugging me.
On Facebook
Right
live. You can hear Steve complain about shirts and mics live. You don't have to watch the replay.
I don't like this. I'd rather have the mic here. Hello. Something that could fall. This can't fall. It just looks bad.
Trust me, you could still struggle with it.
I am struggling with it right now.
Let me know in the comments if Steve still struggles with the mics. Jeffrey Chev is here. What's up,
Paulo
Jeffrey?
Silo is here. Wolfie is here from Germany. Reiner's here from Germany.
Antonio is asking, are there no more puppets in Axtell's attic? Well, we still do an auction about every other week, but it's just a singular auction. We're not having full auctions like we used to. We blew through our supply, and it went to amazing people like yourselves, Antonio. So, unfortunately, we don't have...
I'm going to try to not wig out about this, but every time I lean forward, look at it. It's just like, look at me. All right.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. I agree.
No, don't agree with Joe.
Well, Steve, what has your week been like, man?
Joe, go diving or something.
Tell me a little bit about your week. What's been going on in your world?
My world's been very interesting. So I've got a new project I'm working on. I can't show you this week, but I've been given permission to start showing it next week. I'm making for Peruvian television.
very cool.
That is TD in Peru. A realistic Andean condor, full size, a big one. And realistic, I mean dead on realistic.
They're
Not our usual
they're a
style.
crazy looking bird.
And an elder woman who is this customer's grandmother, and he's putting together a very dark play, and it's going to be shown in a documentary that he's making. So I don't know the details of the production, but I'm going to be able to start showing you next week the development process and keep you in the loop as we go forward week to week. And that's going to be really fun because normally you get to see my top secret stuff,
Right.
way after, like you'll see one tonight, way after the fact, because they're always top secret. But this guy said, no, you can share it. So I'm super excited. Thank you, Eli.
Awesome.
Right.
Love it.
So how about you, bud?
Well-
What's it been like with your family?
Let's see. Family has been good. Emotional notation via the side shot and back to the main shot. Oh, sorry, producing notes. It's been a busy week. Just with
You moved the swing set?
long time ago.
So I spent all this time putting the swing set
true.
up in a specific location in his yard, and then
We
he
moved it.
Moved it.
Yeah. So we planted some grass seed, waiting for some patches to grow in. And then fun thing is we will be launching the new website tomorrow. So we teased it last week. So in fact, right now,
Oh my gosh, this is great. Oh my gosh.
I would love a couple of you to just be some guinea pigs for me. And if you're willing to test the website out tonight and tomorrow and just shoot me an email if there's like a broken link or something weird.
If there's a broken link.
Yeah, there will be. But the website will go live as Axtell.com tomorrow night.
Oh, that feels good.
So if there's someone out there that like, hey, I'll click through it on my phone or
Yeah.
on my device.
And if you would report back to Ryan, oh my gosh, that would be
Yeah.
so helpful.
So what you can do
So
is-
kind of beta testers for our
Yeah.
brand new website that opens tomorrow.
Mostly just looking for like, hey, I clicked on
Evening.
this link. I had trouble finding this. We've made some changes, but overall it's supposed to be more streamlined. So email
So
me.
we have Zach is going to do it. So.
Email me at ryan@axtell.com. I'm gonna drop my email in the comments.
Yep.
And things like, hey, do a better job, not very helpful. But things like, hey, I clicked on custom and it went to the old website, or
Yeah.
I can't find this thing, or
Yeah.
any
Or
of that stuff.
This
like
page
this
shows
word's
the Tiki's
misspelled.
eyes open.
You get to see the Tiki with its eyes.
I have before. I have seen it. That
All
way.
right, so let me drop.
Kelly is willing. Kelly Blount is willing.
Awesome, yeah. So
Lawrence is
email
Bat and I
Ryan@axtell.com
is available to help
test the website. Okay, and what I'll do is after the show,
Lee, Peter, got a lot of helpers here.
awesome. I'll send you a link because the truth is, there's always things that we didn't catch right away, and Steve and I look at it, but it's always helpful to have
Yeah.
another couple sets of eyes just to say, whatever, hey, this doesn't
That's
work.
awesome.
This is loading weird, So yeah, send me an email. My email is just ryan@axtell.com. It's in the comments.
Okay.
And
Is that what you meant by
it's in the comments?
this?
I
By
know,
pointing.
It is.
It's right here on the. Nope. Facebook doesn't let me do that anymore. So.
Yeah, it's being weird again.
Have they really stopped?
No, it lets me put comments on the screen, and then it like gets messed up with one comment.
Wow.
And it doesn't like refresh like it was last couple
Marky
weeks.
Z.
Gotta figure
Come
that
on,
out.
man.
So
All right.
anyways, that's been a big project in my world.
Yeah, no kidding. You've been at this for 5-6 months.
Yeah, for sure.
What a huge.
We have about
over 40 years. I have
Yeah.
messed up over
No, you've done
800 pages.
You've done an amazing job, man.
800 pages
Amazing
or so.
job.
And Ryan's reduced it to 400.
Yeah. So hey, Jeremy Wheat's here. Reiner's here. Mario.
Really.
Tie-dye hat. Hello, guys. I
know.
still got.
It looks like camo to me.
Well,
camo if you're going
It's
to.
like California camo.
It is.
It's like it's
If you're going
waves.
to
It's ocean.
Hollywood. West.
You probably say Hollyweird because you're from Ohio.
I didn't say Hollywood.
Yeah,
I have a lot of friends in Hollywood. On the
Hey,
left coast.
we got 49 people here. Do me a favor.
Yeah. Oh, we got to start sharing.
We're giving away something today.
I haven't shared yet. Right here. Right here.
We're giving away a Tiki mug. I've never seen the Tiki with its eyes open.
Look, its eyes are open.
Yeah, I don't understand the craze.
They're always closed when Ryan's here.
I don't get it.
So Ask the Tiki. This is going to be our giveaway today. This is, I think, our last one that we're going to give away. So make sure you share if you want one of these. Otherwise, you can get one at Cafe Press.
That's right. That is all right.
How can Ryan redo a website when he can't do his chores?
Oh,
That's very
goodness.
good, Lee.
Lee.
Aho, Radamaker.
Well, hey, I have some photos to share from the Insiders.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
Yeah, I
Can
didn't.
you format those as you show them?
I was going to say I didn't format these ahead of time.
Why? Because you were busy working on the website?
Yeah, totally. Hey, Lisi Weesey, it is her birthday today.
Oh my gosh.
So we got something.
Yeah, we do.
We got something for you, Lisi. All right.
How exciting.
Happy birthday. I got something special for you. Ooh, ee, ooh, ha, ha. Ooh, ee, ooh, ha, ha. Happy birthday, Tiki birthday. Happy birthday, Tiki birthday. Happy Tiki birthday, happy Tiki birthday, happy Tiki birthday, happy Tiki birthday. Happy birthday, Tiki birthday to you.
Yeah.
There it is. Give it up for Lisi Weesey. A happy birthday.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, happy birthday.
Congratulations, and thank you for being with us on your birthday.
I know.
Super cool that anybody would
We
want
know
to be
you
here
had a choice between
on your
all
special
expenses
day.
trip paid to Walt Disney World or the Inside Axtell live stream, and you're like, I'm an insider. I would never choose Disney.
What?
Please. They replaced Tower of Terror with a Marvel thing. Come on.
Oh, I know.
Gina, back me up. Michael Spies is here. All the way
Michael.
from the out.
Happy birthday.
Oops,
I got
sorry.
something special
Nope,
for
birthday's
you.
over. Don't care anymore. Sorry, Tiki. No birthday. All right, I got some photos, and
Somebody
I will.
from South Africa's here.
Carlo. What up, Carlo? Steve, don't bait me into my perfect.
You didn't say
South Africa.
From South Africa. My perfect accents. Ah, yes.
All right.
Perfect accents.
Okay,
All
folks. Share it. Make sure you do, because, in fact, I just shared it.
Way to go,
myself.
Steve. Steve's been taking
I'm a little late. But I don't-
classes once a day. How to use a
I want this
droid.
mug.
How to
I
use
want-
a droid when you're not just doing business stuff, because droids are for business. And he learned how to do a post share. So, guys, give it up for Steve. Okay, Google, Steve Axtell. Did it work?
Yes. Stop. Okay. Go ahead and show us what the insiders have sent us this week, Ryan.
All right. Gina said, Florida, it's still Tower of Terror, man.
Oh,
That's way better. Okay.
but in California,
Right.
we switched.
It
Not
did.
good. Not good.
All right. I will be resizing these as we go.
That's fine.
Because Steve always sends me photos that are 8K.
I just send them as I get them. So,
Well, because your droid is 9K.
so the insiders would like to have a specification for all of the things that they share with us. Ryan, could you?
Well-
1920 by 1080, folks.
Hey, Jeremy,
And
this
then
just
you
in.
too can be full screen.
Your stimulus check will be coming from the government with a Dinky Bear TBD. All right.
Wait a minute.
Here's our good friend, Aho Lee Rademacher. Look, check out Koali, the koala.
Aho, the koala.
We simplified its name on the new website just to Koala Puppet, so you can find it. But look at that. Isn't that a cool one?
I like Lee's hat, man. He's styling.
He's a styling dude.
He's styling.
All right, let's see. Here's another one from Lee Rademacher that I will be resizing as I fill space by talking.
You're gonna have to go faster than this to get them all in. We got a lot of them.
Only the ones that
That's
are
okay. I mean,
that
go
are
small
screen-
and then pull them up as we're watching. It's okay.
No, the problem's the opposite.
It is.
1/9 of it is on the screen, and I have to
Oh.
resize it 15 times.
Well, let's talk about Lee Rademacher. The way he's holding his koala is very cool because he's cuddling it like a teddy bear, and that makes it really cool. Here's
Check out
the
this
old
one.
storyteller. I love the glasses, Lee. And he's got a hat, too.
I know.
He's styling.
He's a styling dude.
And a corncob pipe.
That's right. Hey, check out this.
And a latex nose and two eyes
They
made
call
out
this.
of
They
acrylic.
call this guy the bad boy of weekly streams, Mr. Al Getler.
Oh, Al Getler.
With
and his
Louis.
Louis.
I love it, dude. Isn't that cool?
Al
man?
Gettler has got the greatest show. Who's that up there in the very far back? Is that a Terry Fader thing?
Oh my gosh, is it?
I
can. You know who
looks
should
like
be
Emma. I can't see.
You know who
It's
should be
too
the
far
guest
away.
on Al's next stream? Emma.
Emma should be. Look at this.
Look at those dinkies.
Look at this. Look at this. Bat an eye.
So
Incredible.
Cool.
That's the cutest pictures ever with dinkies.
Well,
Love
hold
it.
on. Cute pictures. You haven't seen
Yeah.
Gary Schultz yet.
What?
That's right. Gary
All right, Gary.
with, as everyone knows, my favorite puppet,
The sea monster.
the Sea Monster. I do love it so much. Hey, we had a special visit this week from someone who's pretty talented, you could say,
Oh my gosh, Jay Johnson.
if you're into Tony Award-winning actors and
He's got his
famous.
Van Haven shirt on as well.
Love it. Dude, that guy is the real deal.
He is the real deal.
So nice.
We have a secret project in the works with Jay Johnson, and we can't say anything more than it's secret,
That is true.
and it's a project.
All right, that one didn't show, so I will skip.
Oh no, you might want to show it
Well,
in spite of.
tell that to the person who sent it to me. All right, hey, this is a cool one.
All right.
Tell me who this is, other than the great aperture effect. Bam.
Oh, Sean Petrello. Look at this. Sean's
Dude.
taking this. He's a really good photographer. He's taking pictures of his world's oldest man. Look at that. And there's a black and white one in there too of his. It's so cool. You'll see it later.
Oh, okay.
Or
Several of
maybe
these
that
are-
was the one that you couldn't see.
Yeah, some of them aren't showing, so
No, all of them are showing. Just. Are you using a Mac to access those?
love it, dude.
Are you?
No, I'm on a PC. That's the problem.
Oh.
Yeah. But hey, check this out. Urban Wizard Academy. Bam.
Look at that.
Springfield, Mass.
Gotta love it.
So,
Yes.
Steve, what is something interesting about this puppet?
Well, look at the eyes.
This was a cool project.
Yes.
Because we sent him a photo,
Mm-hmm.
and Teresa, if you're watching, she remembers this. We sent this gentleman a photo because he wasn't sure if he wanted the blue eyes or
right.
the brown eyes on his
So we sent that
skunky
picture,
monkey.
a
And he
picture
said,
similar to this,
I love it.
just like that.
And we realized, oh, he means he wants
both.
both. And
Love it.
so he got,
And this is his skunky monkey, Jimmy V's skunky
oh,
monkey,
it's so cool, man.
just with unique eye colors.
Yeah. Now, Steve, tell me about Mario Land Magic right here. Mario Land.
Mario
It's got
Land
the
is in
lion.
LA, and here he is with his lion puppet. And Mario's gone everywhere, all the way from being a clown to in ministry, and also doing just comedy magic, as you can see here. Probably at a fair or something.
Yeah.
I just like this picture. Mario's great friend.
And here we got our good friend Gary. Tell me a little bit about Gary Owen.
Gary
here.
Owen
Other
is
than he has
Darcy
either a
Lynn's-
U87 or similar mic.
Exactly. He's always been in the audio world. He's a DJ and also does
Voiceover
voiceovers.
actor.
And he's a producer. He's Darcy Lynn's road
manager.
and also her coach, and does a lot of work with America's Got Talent youngsters that I send him. So, all right, Gary is
The
a
real
rock star.
deal, yeah. And then we got here Mr. Anthony Hughes, who is another insider
Yep.
who's usually hanging here. And is that Dirk Golden?
It is Dirk in the background.
Anthony
Look at-
and Dirk
with his ZZ Top beard
Totally, dude. That's how hard got
and
in
his
this, man.
Purpuleus the platypus.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
So
Dirk.
those are the
Very cool.
photos
And
from
Anthony.
the insiders this week. And again, reminder, if you want your photo to be shared, send it to us, Ryan@Axtell.com or Steve@Axtell.com. I got some screenshots from Sue Johnson if she's watching. I'll probably load those
Oh,
up
sweet.
a little later
Very
in the
cool.
show because Steve had a pretty good wig on.
Of me? We don't need those.
Yeah,
All right.
everyone is waiting.
Oh my
for
gosh,
that.
Gina sent me something too.
Oh, yeah.
I got to tell you about this.
Tell me about it, man.
So you know up here our rack
That's right.
for the dinkies. You know we have a pole, and I put the free instructions on how to build one.
I'll drop a link.
And then Gina just swoop, there it is, and comes in with
Sold to Gina.
or sold. She swooped in, Ryan.
She had a great idea.
She swooped in. Pause. No, okay. And she
you wanted-
delivered.
sorry.
Yeah.
Swoop
There it is. She swooped in and she delivered this video on the Axtell Entertainers Facebook page. Check this out.
Where do I find the video, Steve?
It's not in the Insiders. It's outside of the Insiders. Get it outside. It's the Outsiders. Right there it says Gina Rack. No?
Don't have it. Yes.
All right, check it out.
I got it in this other folder.
This is way cool.
Sweet. Let me drop it in for you guys.
Awkward moment to be edited out.
Gonna keep it because let's be honest.
Oh, that's nice, and everybody's seeing that. So it's
who's got to do the editing?
It's 1,429
Look what
kilobytes.
I found on Amazon for dinkies.
Okay. And can't see it because that's in the way.
So cool.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Smart.
And that is Gina for you.
I say genius.
Look what I found on Amazon
Love
for
it. Hey,
dinkies.
thank you for sharing with us, Gina. And we are working on having a link to some that you can buy as well up on the Dinky Stand page.
Yeah, that's right. Amazing. We've got it actually up there. So if you go to the Dinky page, you'll see the stand instructions and also
a
link to this, thedinkies.com.
People can go directly to it. So you can check out how to build your own stand.
Genie, I Dream of Gina. That's amazing. It's an amazing find. I love simple, cheap, and accessible by all.
So
Beautiful,
I just
job.
put a link in the Facebook comments, and a reminder is you can go to that link and you can order what Gina just demonstrated, or if you want to build a stand like Steve did in the back, we have instructions for that as well. And just so you know, if you click on one of those links, it won't cost you anything else. It goes to Amazon, but they're affiliate links, so they help us out a little bit. But it doesn't cost you anything to help us out. So it's just one of those things.
That's right. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
So
We'll pass this stuff
Gina.
on to you.
There we go. All right, Steve. Well,
Oh, yeah.
we've had a lot going on at the shop.
Here we have.
Do you want to check in?
Yeah, please.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Video.
Yeah?
We work with people from all over the world, and here is a book that was sent to me by Gavin McLeod.
Oh my gosh.
No, not Love Boat Gavin McLeod, but Australia's Gavin McLeod. And he wrote this book. You see his name right here. Gavin McLeod. And he said he needed an owl that looked like this character right here. And of course, we have an owl. And here's another picture of it inside the book. And he's going to bring these characters to life. And so this owl right here, he said, could I get an animatronic owl? And would you be able to put blinking eyes on it, moving eyes, moving wings, all that stuff? And we did it for him, and here it is. It's top secret.
All right, let's take a look here.
right, Gavin, here's John working the owl. He doesn't have his eyes on yet, but he's animated. And mouth moves and the head moves and three-way. All the wings, everything, his body lean, everything is moving. And when his eyes are on there, he'll be extremely expressive. Right now, they're just waiting for their pupils. Wow, he's just gorgeous. We're thrilled. Send that voice track as soon as you can. We'll get him all programmed for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, you look great. Well, thank you. You do too. Oh, well, thank you very much. Hey, so this is get a close up there of his eyes, John. I think it looks really good like this. Want to know what you think? Oh, thank you. Puppet Box.
Australia. Isn't that great? What a cool.
Oh,
thing.
dude, I cut the ending. Struggling with the clips again.
Ryan's having an eclipse
That's right.
tonight.
I thought it was maybe looping for a second because that sometimes happens. But
Sometimes that happens. No, that was an ending.
that was an ending.
An ending transition.
Dude, but I love that owl. And fun fact, we are building an owl right now.
Yep.
It's not animatronic, but it does have manual blinking eyes. We are building that for Reiner, who is watching, which is super cool. So
That's
we
very
got
cool.
we got another
Yeah.
owl in the mix, and we actually do have some animatronics in the mix as well. We have a Magic 2 toucan.
Yep.
Birds seem to be one of our specialties. A lot of people
Absolutely.
enjoy bird characters, and those are some of your earliest characters, right?
You know why?
Why?
When I was a kid, I got fixated with birds because I saw somebody hurt one, a baby bird. I saw him hurt him. I won't tell the details. It put me in shock as a child, and I
Okay.
saw that right in front of me. It was a bully, and from that point on, I was obsessed with making birds, and I think bringing birds to life and making fun, making people laugh with birds, making it a happy time instead of
Yeah.
this horror that I experienced. Anyway, that's a true story. It was when I was about 12 years old, and there you go.
You know what's cool about birds, especially when it comes to animatronics and puppetry in general, is because they have such big mouths, they're really expressive. So the movement translates really well on things like an Easy-Talk, things like an animatronic, or even just your hand.
Yeah,
so you'll notice a lot of characters that Axtell make have larger mouths, but the birds, they just look great because it just translates so well. I love like Cluck and the toucan. Those are like some of my favorites just because they have such a cool look.
They share that head.
Yeah.
Those two. Yeah. Awesome. So, Ryan,
Yeah, boss.
we have a very cool performer spotlight tonight.
We do.
A good friend of mine from like 25 years, 30 years maybe, Wanlu from the Philippines.
And you were a guest on his
Yes.
show maybe a month or so back. But he's the guy, man.
He really is, yeah.
Been around a long time.
Yep. He'll be telling us about his show.
You guys both sent in videos for that Indonesian conference, which was cool.
That's right. Yeah, it was really, really neat.
Yeah, it's cool stuff. So let's check in with the one, the only,
Wanlu
Lunaria. Lunaria or Lunaria? I say Lunaria.
Lunaria.
Performer Spotlight.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Ryan. And hello, everyone. My name is Juan Lu. I'm a puppeteer and a ventriloquist, and I'm from the Philippines. Here in my country, we say mabuhay. I have been performing since 1988 as a magician, and in 2007, I started adding puppets to my act. My very first puppet was the Axtell Wild Thing. I have eight children. The eldest is 34 years old, and the youngest is 12 years old. Sadly, I lost one to cancer last year. I also have seven grandchildren. That's right. Um, they call me the Philippine Ambassador of Puppetry, and I'm also the president of the International Ventriloquist Society Philippines. On my background, by the way, is the Rizal Monument in Luneta in Manila, Philippines. Dr. Jose Rizal is our national hero, and the Rizal Monument, of course, is his shrine here in Manila. So, anytime you visit the Philippines, make sure you visit the Rizal Monument in Luneta, the heart of Manila. All right. This time behind me is the majestic Mayon volcano in Bicol here in the Philippines. When you visit the Philippines, make sure you visit the Mayon volcano in Bicol. It's an awesome sight. All right. As a performer, I love performing with magic and puppetry. Because of puppetry, I performed in several TV shows, and I still appear on TV once in a while. Because of puppetry, I also have a regular live stream on the new channel. We call it The Puppet Stories. And because of puppetry, I've performed in several international puppetry festivals with my family. And that's the reason I've earned the title the Philippine Ambassador of Puppetry. My act is, in a nutshell, a combination of magic and puppetry. Before, it used to be 35 minutes of magic and about 10 minutes of puppetry. Now it's the other way around. I do about 10-15 minutes of magic and I do about 30 minutes of puppetry. As far as puppetry is concerned, I do a combination of ventriloquism and marionettes. All right, joining me this time is my pet monkey. His name is Enchongo. Say hello, Enchongo. Hello, Enchongo. I mean, say hello to everyone. Oh, hi, everyone. Say hello to Steve. Hi, Dada. Behind us this time is Hinulugang Taktak. It's a falls located here in Antipolo City, the Philippines, my hometown. So when you visit the country, when you visit the Philippines, make sure you visit Hinulugang Taktak here in Antipolo City. It's a must tourist destination in the Philippines. All right. I started as a performer in 1988. I started as a magician, and my very first Axtell prop was the Axtell Special Effects drawing board. Um, I actually ordered it by accident. I was trying to order the magic drawing board, but well, it's a sweet accident. It's I don't know what to call it, but it worked for me because the Axtell Special Drawing Board has been very effective and a favorite part of my act. I started adding puppetry or ventriloquism to my act in late 2007. And my very first puppet was the Axtell Wild Thing. Eventually, I added the Axtell orangutan, the Axtell pelican. I also have, of course, Vern the bird. I have the cockatoo. I also had the bulldog, the gorilla, the chimpanzee, the toucan, the dinosaur, the shark, of course, the cheeky monkey. This used to be a chimp, by the way, and this is one of the very, very first HF monkeys from Axtell. Of course, I got this through my friend, the great Lou Hilario. It used to be a chimp, and then eventually I asked Steve to turn it into a cheeky monkey when the cheeky monkey head came out. Uh, I also have the manual drawing board, and I also have the RC drawing board. Also part of my act, a favorite part of my act, the RC drawing board. What else do we have? Yeah. I also have the donut and another important part of my act I never perform without it is the Axtell off the meter. Off the meter is a very, very useful and powerful prop to open up a show. Try it if you don't have it. Get one, Axtell off the meter, and I guarantee it will be a hit in your act. All right. This HF Monkey is also part of my repertoire, especially when I perform on television. He used to have his own TV shows. Yes, he used to have a couple of TV shows and a lot of guestings on TV. I could probably say my favorite Axtell puppet is before I forget, I also had the granny and of course the old storyteller. um yes, I perform with lots of Axel puppets in my show. My favorite of course is the RC drawing board, the HF monkey. I also have an HF light, by the way, and of course off the meter. Thank you very much, Steve, for making really, really nice puppets for us. And because of your puppets, because of your props, you make us look so good in front of our audience. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Dodo. All right, behind me this time is the paradise island of Boracay here in the Philippines. Again, when you visit our country, make sure you visit Boracay Island. If you want a glimpse of paradise here on earth, make sure you visit Boracay Island here in the Philippines. All right. I do have some funny stories about my Axtell adventure. Maybe some of them are even secrets, but I can probably share with you one or two. Starting with the fact that I started to add ventriloquism in my act in 2007. My very, very first attempt to be a ventriloquist was with an Axtell Wild Thing. The funny thing is, I wasn't really successful. In other words, I bombed as a ventriloquist. And, well, it was an attempt to be a ventriloquist, but it was an unsuccessful attempt. So I placed back the Axtell Wild Thing in a box and kept it there for several months. Then I traded the Axtell Wild Thing. Oh, by the way, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with the puppet. The Axel Wild Thing is a really, really nice character. Uh, it's very, very effective. It's Again, there's nothing wrong with the puppet. It's me. Who's the problem? I probably wasn't confident enough during my first attempt to be a ventriloquist. After a few months, I traded the Axtell Wild thing for an Axtell orangutan. And the orangutan was very, very magical as far as my ventriloquism adventure is concerned because the orangutan is so adorable. It wasn't very difficult to perform with it, although to tell you honestly, I bombed the first two times I used it in an actual gig, but that didn't stop me because I love the Axtell orangutan so much that I practiced real hard. And on my third attempt, uh, I believe I did quite well already. And the rest was history. Okay. Again, the Axtell orangutan, very, very magical part of my Axtell adventure. Another funny part or another funny story that I'd like to share with you, and you could probably learn from it, is I do have plenty of Axtell animatronics in my act. You've met Enchong Go. Enchong Go is my HF monkey. And I also have an HF light with a Vern on it, a Vern. And what else? I also have the RC drawing board. The funny thing is, at home, of course, I practice with the HF light, turn it off, practice with the RC drawing board, turn it off, and practice with the HF monkey and then turn it off. In the actual gig, what I didn't know, what I didn't know was there will be a problem if you use these things simultaneously. Everything is turned on. All right. Probably not much with the HF monkey. It's a different frequency. But with the RC drawing board and the HF light, I started performing with the drawing board after performing with an HF light, and it was still turned on, and the drawing board went berserk. Okay. It's a funny thing. The audience didn't really notice anything wrong. They probably think it's part of the act. But as far as myself is concerned, as far as my staff is concerned, we thought it was very, very funny, and we learned a lot from it. So remember, if you want to use an HF light and an RC drawing board in your act, make sure you don't turn them on at the same time. All right. All right. Behind me this time is the Banawe rice terraces. That's right. We call it the Banawe rice terraces. These are rice fields, and it's a must visit part of the Philippines. So when you visit the country, make sure you check out the Banawe rice terraces. All right. I was asked by Steve and Ryan to share with you um, a disaster, a nightmare that happened in one of my shows. This one actually happened not during a show, but on our way to a show. So this happened in 2019. We were on our way to Bangkok for the uh, Fascinating World of Puppets Festival in Siam Paragon in Bangkok, Thailand. Um, I was with my wife, my children, Gabby and Eli, and our assistant, um, Jerickson. Jerickson is a minor. It was his first time to go out of the country, and we didn't realize that a minor needs something from our Bureau of Immigration for him to leave the country without his parents. So something we didn't really know we had to have with us. To cut the story short, Jerickson was offloaded. He was not able to go with us to Thailand for the International Puppetry Festival in Bangkok. Now, the nightmare is we didn't realize that one of our baggages was under Jerickson's tag. And when we reached Bangkok, we were retrieving all our bags and we were waiting for more than half an hour for the last baggage, which is very, very important for our performance in that festival. It's a big suitcase, and inside that suitcase is a lot of puppets, a really, really big part of our repertoire in that festival. After 30 minutes, I asked one of the people manning the thing in the airport, and they said that the baggage was offloaded in Manila because it was under Jerickson's tag. It was a nightmare because that suitcase, again, as I was telling you earlier, had lots of our props and puppets that we need to use in that festival. Really, really big nightmare for us. Fortunately, we were able to make use of what we have left on the other suitcase. We only had two. One was offloaded, and one did reach Bangkok, and we opened it. And well, we actually didn't have enough, but we managed to still perform with uh, with what we had in that suitcase, and added some ventriloquial tricks, things we don't really do normally or usually in our act. But in that particular festival, we added ventriloquial tricks and managed to survive that festival. Nightmare. Oh, by the way, behind me this time is Palawan. It's another paradise on earth here in the Philippines. Again, when you visit the Philippines, make sure you visit Palawan. All right. Um what are my goals as far as puppetry and ventriloquism is concerned? Well, as the president of the International Ventriloquist Society Philippines, our goal is to promote the art of ventriloquism. Uh, Part of our goal is to stop piracy in puppetry. So we've managed to uh, ask uh, puppeteers in the Philippines making fake Axtell drawing boards to stop doing that. Otherwise, we will make sure they get punished. And we have been very, very successful in educating local puppeteers as far as piracy and copyright materials is concerned. And also, part of our advocacy is to make sure people find puppetry and ventriloquism very entertaining and interesting. Another part of my goal is to promote the Philippines using the art of puppetry. That is the reason why I've been showing you several nice and beautiful places here in my country, hoping that someday you can visit the Philippines. We also use puppetry to promote our country by joining international puppetry festivals. in Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, Singapore, Japan, and we've been invited to Brunei, Germany, Egypt, India, Kazakhstan, Poland. But unfortunately, pandemic came, and now we're all locked up, or should I say, because of the lockdown. Well, I'm sure you know what I mean. All right. However, despite the pandemic, we've managed to still promote the art of ventriloquism. Just recently, we had the Philippines Indonesia event where we featured six of the best ventriloquists from Indonesia and the Philippines. The event was hosted by my Indonesian counterpart, Budi Haha from Ventriloquist Indonesia, and of course myself from IVS Philippines. Another goal that we have is to promote the art of puppetry and ventriloquism despite the pandemic. And one thing we've managed to do is have this online or virtual weekly puppet talk show. We call it the Puppet Stories. And Puppet Stories is on Facebook and on YouTube every Monday, 5:30 p.m. That's 5:30 p.m. Philippine time. Again, that's the Puppet Stories here on the new channel. And Steve and Ryan were on the show a few months ago. Thank you very much, Steve and Ryan, for being on the Puppet Stories. All right, that's about it for me. Again, Steve and Ryan, thank you very much for having me on your show. More power to Axtell Expressions. Again, you guys rock. You make a lot of ventriloquists and puppeteers look good in front of an audience because of your awesome, awesome products. Thank you very much, Stephen Ryan, and thank you very much, Axtell Expressions. And thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and may the Lord keep us all safe. Bye, everyone. Mabuhay.
Thank you for joining us for another edition of
Come
on, give it up.
Performer That was really great. Thank you, Wanlu. Thank you.
Wanlu.
Sweet.
And one of the good ones.
I get plenty of gifts from our insiders, and I got one from Wanlu. Check this out, folks.
Love it.
A Wanlu bobblehead.
Come on.
Isn't that cool? That's
Pretty
very
awesome.
cool.
Wanlu, scuba dubba one, scuba dubba one.
Yeah, that's great. All right.
All right, man. What is next?
Well,
moving
what's
on
next?
to our Buster
I need
Balloon.
you to go on a little trip for me. If
Oh
you
yeah,
will.
for sure, dude.
Yeah. All right. So head out to the Green Barn.
Okay.
The manual, just like last week. Safety mittens, shuck the snakes, tickle the turtles, hay the horses, cheese the cows. And you're on it, bud.
All right, let's
right.
do this.
Take care. All right. Bye.
And now it's time to ask the Tiki. Give it to me, baby.
He seemed really cooperative today. I don't know. Ryan is out there doing the chores.
Come on, baby. He'll probably fail and make up an excuse. Typical.
It is a millennial thing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so Tiki, I've got some questions here
Give it
that I'm
to
going to be
me.
reading to you. These are from the insiders,
Okay.
both from Facebook and Instagram,
Whoa, are you a millennial now?
and even some TikTok. All right, here we go. Lee Rademacher.
Don't try to bait me into saying,
He asks, oh great and powerful Tiki, do you eat gummy bears? And if so, how do you pick your teeth?
well,
every once in a while, when a blusterly nor'easter blows in from the East Coast all the way to the island of Tahiti, sometimes the gale force wind supports small amounts of food that weigh less than maybe 5 grams, and gummy bears, not worms, mind you, worms are too heavy, gummy bears fall under that weight class. Other times, a well-meaning albatross decides to share their bounty with me and spit up their food into my mouth, much like I was one of their little baby birds. So occasionally, yes, I do get gummy bears, but I probably don't enjoy them the same as you do.
Well, when you do get them, do you pick your teeth?
No, Steve.
Okay.
Unless one of the albatross's bird feathers blows into my mouth the wrong way and the quill gets stuck in between my chiclets. Then I can use my wooden gums to move it around.
All right, here's one from Linda May.
All right, Linda. And no, Jeremy Wheat, I don't have to tell Ryan to meow the cats because I can't see the screen. I would tell him,
That's good. Meow
but
the
he
cats.
wouldn't do it.
All right,
so what's the point?
Linda May asks, "Hi,
Hi,
Tiki.
Linda. Hey, Linda.
So, what do you do for enjoyment? Do you have any hobbies?"
Well, I do love getting a good laugh from my Tiki-Talk account, but right now, because I can't share the link with anyone because I don't have arms and Siri's not enabled on my phone,
I would do it for you if you'd ask.
I just have to watch my own videos. So they've gotten 10,000 likes, 5,000 a day from me for the last 2 days. But in addition to Tiki-Talk, I mean, everyone knows at this point that I'm known for my love for impressions, all right? So guess who this is, okay?
All right.
Hey, what's going on?
Is that Joe Biden?
That was Trump. Okay, let me try another one. Hold on. Let me get in the spirit of it.
All right.
Yeah, baseball, see? You love baseball, don't you?
Pee Wee Herman.
That was Kevin Costner from the league. Come on, man. That was Joe Biden. Come on, man.
That was Joe Biden.
That was a Field of Dreams.
Here's one from Carlo Pinsa. Nope, Carlo Pinso.
I didn't even have to correct you.
You know where he's from?
He loves
South Africa, because he's from there.
Oh, that's right. And what dating app do you use?
well, TikiLovers.com. Obviously. I also use Tiki by Day, Tiki by Night. It's another one. One Tiki, two Tiki. Let's just say I haven't had a lot of success because so far I'm the only Tiki that's signed up. Not a lot of options out there.
You're the only Tiki that signed up on the dating app?
Well, here's the deal, Steve. I had to use a waylaid sailor who washed up on my beaches, who happened to have a satellite phone. He had to use remote desktop on his phone to get into my laptop, which somehow I have a laptop even though I don't have arms. He had to log in and then use that to go to Tiki by Day, Tiki by Night, and one Tiki, two Tiki, and all the other dating apps. And he registered saying, I'm a lonely Tiki looking for another lonely Tiki who loves movies and impressions. And they said, you have 0 matches because you're the only Tiki that's ever signed up.
All right, here's a follow-up from Carlo Pinso.
Okay.
Do you like rugby or soccer?
Well, if by soccer he means football, and if by rugby he means New Zealand's All Blacks, yes, I am a rugby fan. But I would back the Springboks any day. Haven't you all seen the Mandela movie about where Matt Damon plays a rugby player? And everyone made fun of his accent. I mean, they should have hired me to do his accent in that movie.
Because give us one.
Invictus was the movie.
Ah, yes, I'm Matt Damon from Invictus. I'm also Reese Darby from Flight of the Conchords.
Oh my
See?
gosh.
There it is. Nailed it. Anyways, go Springboks.
All right, here's one from Pete. Carence.
Ah, yes, Pete. I believe Pete is in Australia. Good day, mate.
Oh, great and powerful Tiki.
Thank you.
Your admirers would like to know more about you. Do you have any brothers or sisters? A Mrs. Tiki? Any little Tikis running around the island?
Well, let's just say...
Standing around the island.
Let's just say before the missus, as you know, Mrs. Totem got hauled off to Alaska, there were a couple splinters running around the island. And by running, I mean blown in the winds. Unfortunately, they ended up on the other side of the island. So every once in a while, they hit me up on Tiki Talk, usually making fun of my videos and calling me a boomer.
Do they ask for an allowance or anything?
No, they just say, okay, boomer, and then they give me a thumbs down. And I notice half the videos I've posted are me trying to figure out if my camera's on or if my mic's muted, so I kind of get their point. Kind of like you and that mic you wear, Steve. What's up with that shirt?
I don't like this. I like this. All right, here's one from Carlo Penso again.
All right.
What do you like on your hot dog?
Well, I love hot dogs, especially from Costco. Here in the States, we have a place called Costco where you get Costco. There it is. I love onions and especially sauerkraut.
How do you know so much about California?
Google Maps, buddy. We all know that when I come here, I'm not even allowed out of this room until I'm back on the the outrigger canoe where I spend the whole week getting back to Tahiti. I land, don't even get a hot dog from Costco with onions and sauerkraut and relish and deli mustard and ketchup, and then I have to just get on another outrigger canoe and come on back. You don't even give me a paddle. I have to blow into a sail.
I'm so sorry. Here's
So,
one from
yes.
Jerry Bress. Just hold the negative thoughts.
Okay.
Who does your hair?
My hair was done by Zeus, of course, who threw a lightning bolt into my fair head. And it burns with the passion of 1,000 suns.
Zach Wimpy
Yes.
has one for you.
Give it to me, Zaki.
Oh, great and powerful Tiki. What's up with you?
Well, I can't tell you what's up because I can't see past my wooden brow. I can tell you what's straight ahead of me and what's down with me. But as you can see, I can only see a brown ledge above my eyes.
Yes.
So, what's up with me? Not much, baby.
Here's one from Lawrence Badeneye. Sorry, Lawrence.
Nailed it.
All right. Yes. Dear wise and powerful Tiki,
Thank
do you
you.
chew bubblegum and blow bubbles?
Well, again, since I don't have arms, it's not too often that I get gum. Usually I have to combine the sand in my mouth with any saliva I've saved throughout the day to make something short of gum. But sometimes
Short
sap
of gum.
drips down
Exactly.
from the roof of my mouth
Exactly.
and combines with the dirt and the sand and the spit and becomes kind of like gum.
There's
In
a
that
gum
case,
tree. Yeah.
my dream is to blow a bubble so big I will
you
float all the way to America where I don't have to be on this show and I have time to see the sights.
We'll get you around. I'll have Ryan tour you.
And as Michael Spies is probably thinking, yes, I would love to tie a sheet around my head to make a hot air balloon, but I don't have arms. So,
Yeah, I like it.
so far, I have not been able to do that.
All right, here's one from Kenneth McGrath. Dear Tiki,
Yes.
who will win the World Series this year?
Well, as I mentioned, I'm more of a rugby guy, and I'm also a big fan of the hit show on Apple TV, Ted Lasso, which is a soccer show. So I'd have to go with a football club and a rugby team. They will face off in the World Series, but other than that, of course, the Dodgers. We are in LA country, so
true.
I can't betray my second native land.
No, we can't. Here's the last one from Ed Parnell.
All right.
Hi, great and powerful Tiki.
Thank you.
Is it ever right to get back with an ex?
Well, all I can say is pirates always said X marks the spot. And they can't always be wrong. So take that with a grain of sand. Haha, new catchphrase.
Well done. Oh, here comes Ryan.
Oh, time to go to sleep.
This This has been another episode of Ask Tiki.
Do you have your cup? Your cup. Do you have your cup?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Oh,
welcome.
I gotta wrap this up.
What are you doing?
I gotta go.
What do you-
Sorry.
You got to go where?
Bye.
What?
Oh, hey, guys.
What were you doing?
Just wrapping up a long call.
Yeah, to who?
Well, tech support.
Did you get the chores done?
Yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
And by no, I mean no, I didn't. Okay, here's the deal, Steve.
Did you see the green barn?
I did.
Did you go inside?
I did.
And did you see the manual?
I did.
Did you put on the safety mittens?
I did.
Did you shuck the snakes?
No, because remember last week I mentioned that the manual is an old version, and I didn't want to do the job wrong. And then you said you were going to come and help me,
No,
and then
I
you
told-
didn't.
I did
And
last
so
week.
then I put in a request with Tiki support about a new manual, and they said 3 to 5 business weeks. And since, that's just how business works sometimes,
come
you got
on,
to wait.
man.
I figured I don't want to do this wrong, so I saw there were a ton of cats that needed meowing. Saw that. But not on my list, so didn't do it. There were
The cats that need meow.
I
Meow
saw-
the cats. Dude,
I
tickle
didn't-
the turtles. You didn't do any of that? What did
didn't.
you do in your time while you were
Well, I went to cafepress.com/Axtell Expressions because I had a little bit of time and I had unlimited service and minutes. And I picked up myself a new Axtell mug. Because you guys are always like, oh, the Tiki's so cool. Oh, my gosh. And all he does is sit there with his eyes closed. So I thought it'd be cool to get this cup because it has the Tiki's eyes open, and I've never seen him like that. So,
Oh my gosh.
and the cool thing is, cafepress.com/Axtell Expressions, you can order whatever you want, shipped right to you, made to order. So I got one.
You were on the internet the whole time you were gone?
Well, I told you I couldn't get a new manual download at manualslib.com. I tried. And Zach,
folks.
3 to 5 weeks for tech support. I know, that's what's slowing us down here, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and Joe
Oh,
Bilbo,
my
now that a
goodness
ship
sakes.
is stuck in the under canal, it's going to make longer to get the manual. I know. So if you guys didn't know this, a tanker the size, or a cargo ship the size of the Empire State Building is stuck in the Suez Canal.
Yeah, it is.
Probably for weeks.
goodness
And it's carrying 20,000 containers. And
Who knows how many supplies that we make puppets with are stuck and not going to come in, and it's going to delay orders.
it's probably just all the manuals for shucking snakes, bloating goats.
No, that's digital. You can just download those.
Then download it for me, Steve. Because it seems like...
So
hey,
yeah, that's pretty
cheers.
sad, actually.
I know. Cheers, guys. New mug. New mug. Who dis?
Cheers.
Cheers. Dink.
Right here, right here, right here.
Dink.
There we go.
But yeah, those bowls need bloating. Let me tell you.
Oh my goodness, they must be so big.
Yeah. Well, it seems
right.
like you have a real specific vision for it, and it seems like you don't need a manual to do it. Makes sense that you would just go take care of it.
Well, that's why I delegate. All right.
Are you delegating though if it never gets done?
I'm not, and I'm not paying the,
The manual fee? Yeah, I know, because the manual hasn't been renewed. Well aware. Well aware.
Okay. Hey, we've got a great visit with our buddy Buster Balloon tonight. A great entertainer who has some announcements to make.
Oh my gosh.
Secrets.
Let's check in
revealed.
with Buster.
Hey, Buster. Oh my gosh, Buster Balloon.
That's me. Hi, Steve.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Where are you driving?
Actually, I'm in the parking lot of a Dollar Tree. Actually, Dollar Tree and Big Lots. Woo! So I
Ooh, both.
double task on.
Now, what are you doing there? I thought
We were going to talk today, but I wanted to actually share some cool. So I'm doing some free mini lectures coming up, and also I'm going to be posting just some fun tips and things, not on my professional page, but on my personal page.
Personal.
So if my Facebook friend on Buster Balloon Caldwell page, or if you just follow me there, I'm going to be posting some just quick tips And right now focusing on stuff for Zoom shows specifically.
Oh, perfect.
Literally, the 10 minutes before we started this call, I ran inside Dollar Tree. I bought a box of crayons.
Yeah.
And made one of my favorite props for Zoom shows now. The lectures that I'm working on, it's called Escape the Screen. And the whole idea is stuff that really helps you connect with the audience on the other side. So that's why I've got these. And I'm just going to have you, would you grab those for me?
Oh, sure.
I'll hold them out for you. Actually, not you, like everybody.
Everybody. All right.
So I'll hold them up. You guys grab them. Ready? Here we go. Just grab a handful, whatever you get. There we go. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Perfect. All right. Now we can do some coloring. The Vanishing Crayon Box, this has been around forever. It's one of those things where it's kind of like the coloring book itself, the magic coloring book, where I don't even know who did it first. It's been redone and manufactured by so many people. But unlike the coloring book, there are very few people who actually manufacture these now. So I don't feel bad tipping how this works.
You just did manufacture it.
Reappearing crayons. Ooh, look.
Whoa. Oh, I love it. Oh, my gosh.
So
cool.
So you get a box. Here's why a lot of people aren't making these anymore. And Danny Orleans actually tipped me off to this. Most crayon boxes don't have that window in them anymore. It's kind of important because you need to be able to see the crayons and then see the anymore. So get one that has a really cool logo. These actually had a Play School logo right where that window was. So when I cut that out, I left the 10 and the little Play School logo above.
Oh, nice.
But it's a very natural place for that window to be.
Oh, yeah. That's so you did that. That's your window?
Yeah, I cut that out. It looks like part of the box.
Really does, yeah.
So find a box that has a good open space where you can cut out a window if it doesn't have one already. And then you cut the crayons in half. I didn't even glue them. I just wrapped a piece of Scotch tape. So literally in 15 minutes before we did this talk, I went in, I bought the box of crayons, I bought some scissors to cut out the window and to snap the crayons in half, and then put a piece of tape around. And I've got an instant prop. And in a live show, there's all kinds of ways you can cover it with a silk or whatever to make the crayons vanish, because you don't want people to see that.
Yeah.
It's way too slow. You've got to cover that motion. So usually you would cover the crayons or maybe put them behind the book or something like that. But for Zoom shows, I found it's really cool to just do that.
Oh, yeah. It's so effective.
And you set it up first. The other thing is there's sound. If you listen real close, you hear a thud when the crayons drop.
Yeah.
So you need to cover that also. But in a Zoom show, it's great because I hold the box out. I say, I need you guys to grab some crayons. Everybody grab some crayons. You go, no, really. Come up to the screen. I'm going to have you guys grab a handful of crayons. When I hold these out again, grab the crayons. And now just the bigger motion covers the smaller motion. So as I move forward, that's when I let go.
That's so cool.
Moving forward covers.
Bravo.
So it's really, the kids really, you can see the expressions on their faces when they do that, that it really does look like the kids grab the crayons out of my screen.
Totally.
There we go into the coloring book trick.
Wow. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Can you show us your tape job on the crayons? Is that?
Here's the other great thing. I'm actually holding my phone with one hand while I do it. You know what that means?
Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, great.
Right there. That's it.
So cool. Thank you, Buster. That's a great tip. Oh my gosh.
So here's the other great thing, though. Aside from Zoom shows, so I'm holding the phone with one hand doing the trick. That means that's a one-handed trick. That means for you puppeteers out there who are looking for a trick or magic doing puppets, this is a perfect thing because it's a one-handed trick.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Box to keep the half crayons at the top. As soon as you release, they drop. So now you can be manipulating your puppet with one hand while the magic's being done with your other hand.
Fantastic.
Puppet shows live or on Zoom.
That's great. Wow, you're just full of ideas, and
I'm full of it, Steve.
Well, you are definitely full of it. We have so many great things. Every time I get together with you, you've got a new idea, a new invention. We're like brothers with a different mother. I don't know.
And very different hair.
Well, I'm wearing a hat now, so you can't tell. But hey, I hear you have some incredible news coming up.
I do.
What would that?
Yeah. So I'm producing a convention, and that's actually partly why I'm sharing these tips too. Is I'm doing a convention, and people kept asking me, what are you teaching at the convention?" And I'm sure you and who's ever followed the convention knows there's no way you can teach at your own convention. There's no way. So I'm actually going to give away a bunch of stuff for free. That's why I'm doing these free weekly tips on my
cool.
page. Why I'm doing a ton of online lectures with magic clubs and clown groups between now and the time my convention goes, because since I can't teach at my convention,
Yeah.
I give a bunch of stuff away for free leading up to it, and that way I can spotlight the instructors who I brought in for this awesome event.
Nice. What people are you bringing in?
Everybody. This is honestly my dream team.
Wow.
For a convention. So we've got, well, firstly, the concept of the convention is called Kids Entertainer Fest. It's primarily on June 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
but it's also going to be a welcome kickoff event on the evening of June 2nd. And then on the 6th, we're doing a special Zoom brunch where we all get together, that little farewell breakfast.
So
we all have
this is virtual. This is a virtual conference.
Yep, all virtual, 100% online.
Wow.
So at real conventions, we always get together that morning after, everybody's wandering off to the airport or getting their cars to drive home. And there's that last continental breakfast together Sunday morning after the convention's over before we all go home. We're going to do that virtually, but also we're putting the dealers show.
All right.
Once you've actually seen the lectures, because usually the dealer shows at the beginning of the convention, and then you kind of forget about all that by the end of it. This way, after you've listened to the speakers, after you've seen what they have to offer, we're going to give you one last chance to remind you of what they've got available.
Okay, great.
So grab that before you check out and head home from our virtual conference.
Gosh.
But the idea is I wanted something different. Cadabra and Cax are amazing, and there's Capital Convention, and then beyond the kid stuff, there are so many great clown events and magic events and puppet events, juggling events, but they tend to focus on art stuff. Magic conventions are about magic tricks. Puppet conventions are about puppets. I want a convention that's really about performing.
Mm-hmm.
And performing, and also the business side, the marketing side. Mm. So this kind of, for the pros out there, this is the real work. This is the stuff that, if you go to a balloon convention, there's always a ton of people who are twisting balloons and sharing ideas. But off in a corner, there's like the real hardcore pros, and they're not twisting balloons. They just have this little group where they talk. But we're talking about interaction, business, the stuff that actually fuels the machine that lets us do this for a living. So that's what Kids Entertainer Fest is. It's the theatrical side. It's whatever you put in your, as art, theater, and the presentation, showmanship, and also the business and the marketing and the promotion that goes into what we do.
Well, that's really...
Faye Presto from England is a phenomenal close-up magician. She is just one of my favorites and does not do kids magic at all, but she's such a great showman and has such great stage presence. I don't care what you do performance-wise, you can learn things from Faye Presto. Chris Capehart, who is a true master magician. He does kids magic. He's done corporate. He's been a street performer. He just pulled the slot out of Penn and Keller recently on their show, Fool Us. And one of the things that he is really, really great at, though, is audience management. And so we're bringing him in to talk about that because every time I talk to performers, like, what do you want to learn? The one thing everyone says is how do I control the audience? How do I control kids? How do I manage my audience? And there's very little talk about it. Chris Capehart is a master of that stuff. And then we've got the toy coach. She's a toy designer turned toy executive who now does coaching for people who want to be in the toy market. So to develop a toy, she's the person to give you the tools to actually get your toy made or sell it to someone who can get it made for you. Well, as kids entertainers, we're pretty much toys. We're a Saturday morning cartoon. We're a pre-sweetened breakfast cereal. We are the product. So who better to talk about how to market what we do than someone who is a complete expert on how to get something for kids to market? So that's the idea. I'm pulling in all these people from all different disciplines.
I love it.
So if you're and it may not seem like we've got a whole lot there for the kids entertainer, but everything's been orchestrated to be the real work of what you need to know to be better at what you do.
That is great. Oh my gosh, this sounds so exciting. Got to be part of this. Got to be part of this. June
Excited.
3rd, 4th, and 5th, Kids Entertainer Fest. And we can get more information by connecting with you on your personal Facebook page, Buster Balloon Caldwell.
Caldwell, yes.
Yes. Okay. We'll put that link up, and we're very excited to hear about this as it approaches. You'll be putting out a lot of promos and such. And,
I'll be everywhere.
And thank you so much for sharing your crayon build with us. That was just really great.
Just a thought. If you were looking for a trick to go with that, like if you want to do a coloring book trick, I believe there actually is an Axtell coloring book.
Oh, is there? We'll have to consider that. That I'll look that up. I'll put a link to that if I find it. Yeah, absolutely. It's very good. Yeah, very good to use together. I'm super excited about it. You turkey. All right. Love you, man. Thank you so much for sharing your news. I appreciate it.
KidsEntertainerFest.com. We'll see y'all there.
Take care. Don't run all your gas out.
I'll do my best.
Come on, give it up for the one and only Buster and the Jets.
Excuse me, that's Buster Balloon.
Buster.
That's right. That's right.
Buster.
Hey, folks, what we got here, this is another one of those innovations that come along, just like Buster, always innovating. This was one of ours, and this is called the Easy-Talk.
I'm a back entry Easy-Talk.
That's right. So let me show you that. It's going into the back of the platypus.
Watch it. I'm a dinky rabbit.
See there? So some of the puppets have a back entry hole, and that fits on this. And I want to show you, look at how he sits. He's shorter than the whole back entry system.
Yeah.
But that's because some of our puppets are bigger and they would come all the way down and sit here.
Like a dragon.
Yeah, but because he's shorter, look what I made here. This box,
You're such a genius, Steve.
Cut a hole. Gina is the genius. Gina is the genius with her wall mount for the dinkies. Check this out.
Love it.
I'm going to put this underneath and it slides over the base. See that?
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Isn't that cool? It slides right over the base.
Yeah.
And then it looks like he's sitting on a box. And he is sitting on a box.
And the cool thing is...
It doesn't just look like it. He actually is sitting on a box.
The cool thing is with the Easy-Talk is the head moves left and right randomly and automatically.
Like it's doing now.
It'll speed up and slow down. And then the mouth is actually triggered, as you can see moving right now, by a microphone.
He's doing the mouth live right there.
So you could do like a really fun thing like Ask the Platypus.
You might as well hold the mic to your face because he's moving in anywhere.
Well, Ask the Platypus.
Okay.
Yeah. Ask.
There you go.
No one asked me any questions.
I'm asking questions right now. So how do you feel being on an Easy-Talk?
Feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some questions here from the insiders.
Give it to me, baby. What? I'm a big fan of the Tiki. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Hey, Buster Balloon, who's going to that conference? Come on.
All right. Very good. Very good. So this is the Easy-Talk.
This is an example of the Easy-Talk using a microphone, but it also responds. It also works with AI or a voice memo.
You can put a voice memo on your phone instead of having our show on. You could record a voice memo and then play it back into the audio cable, which will go in.
That's true. So this is a really easy way to bring a character to life. Steve, why don't you turn off the platypus and let's show them how it works.
Well, yeah, because we listen to Wanlu's, we know that we can't use two at once.
Oh, actually, but you can.
We can with Easy-Talks.
As many Easy-Talks as you want.
So I could leave him moving.
You could. In fact, yeah, go ahead and leave it.
I wondered why. All right, I'm going to turn this on. This is really cool because what we're going to show you here. Okay, so hang on. I've got this wig I'm going to put on. We were going to do AI with him, and we thought, Ryan said, why don't you do the chicken AI? And I said, oh, that would be boring. Why don't we do something more exciting?
Hey, scoot him more towards the middle a little bit.
I will. I'll get him out of your face right there. Okay. Now check this out.
And we'll turn the speaker on in a minute. so you can hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
But this is hooked up to our computer, to our
Super
AI,
fun.
our AI library.
Okay, so instead of putting
Go ahead and unplug
chicken,
the power. Go ahead and turn them off for a second. Let's get him looking old.
old, I haven't announced that yet.
You did. Oh,
so
sorry.
here is the deal.
Okay.
I thought instead of having, or actually you thought, instead of having him on the chicken, which is very similar to a toucan, or
Yeah, because
don't
we
use
have several AI libraries.
let's use the old man library.
and let's just see what
And
it sounds
check this
like.
out. I'm going to make this guy an old man. Look at that. All right, now so you got a picture. He is an old toucan, and
Now, Steve, for people that haven't seen
yeah.
the AI libraries,
Okay, you got to understand.
explain. Okay, so the way
It's
the
pretty
AI
cool.
library works
Let me move this guy down.
is, yeah, we're done with him. And by the way, that back entry Easy-Talk is in stock. It's ready to ship. We just shipped 5 Easy-Talks. That one's available. So if anyone has a back entry puppet, you can let us know. We'd love to hook you up with this guy. But this is our bottom entry Easy-Talk, and because it responds to an audio signal, Steve's getting shocked by his mic right now.
hate this mic.
What's cool is it works with our AI system. So coming out on my laptop is a simple headphone splitter.
Yeah.
And it takes the left channel and it plugs into the back of the Easy-Talk
Yep.
with, just a regular little headphone cable that comes included. The other cables go into a little speaker that you should be able to pick up through Steve's mic. That could go to a PA system, if you're in an auditorium or something like that. So now, Steve, go ahead and turn him on, and why don't you ask him some questions?
All right,
or
check
her.
this out. No, this is the old man. What's your name?
My name is Howard. What's your name?
Well, my name's Steve.
You know I don't really care, right?
How old are you?
Pretty old. You know, there's 3 ways to tell if you're getting old. One is a loss of memory.
Yeah.
The second, I forget.
Hey, could you sing a song?
When the moon hits the sky like a big pizza pie, that's a mess.
How do you like it here?
Oh yeah, it's okay, considering I get paid to do absolutely nothing.
Sounds like me. Doing
Can you
chores.
tell us a joke?
Last time I went to the doctor, I said, "Doctor, I only got 60 seconds to live." He said, "I'll be with you in a minute."
That's funny.
Well, thank you, and good looking too.
So, anyways, what's happening? Steve, go ahead and pause him.
Yeah.
So the great thing about the AI, Aaron Sherman, he's got 3 Easy-Talks. So what's cool is we make a Dinky Talk and an Easy-Talk. This is the bottom entry for bottom entry puppets. The one on the platypus is a back entry. But what's great is he's still responding to the library because the microphone's still on. But you can have your AI system hooked up and ask questions, and you can have pre-programmed answers, multiple answers to the same question. We have, and until now, our AI system only worked with our very expensive Magic 2 systems that are like around 15, 20 grand. But now our Easy-Talk system is able to interact with our AI.
It's pretty cool. You can ask, there's like 300 questions. It's just amazing. Let me give it a couple more here.
Yeah.
Me, I don't know.
Ask a few more questions.
Where do you live?
I'm not telling you. You're probably a stalker.
You look rather handsome. Never mind. You don't look so handsome anymore.
Who asked you to talk?
So what's cool also, and Zach made a great point. He said those would work well with the sit stand with the audio hidden below. We actually
That's right.
have done a similar idea with our old man where it's sitting on top of something and then the speaker's built into the base. We can go ahead and shut him down. We just thought it'd be fun to demo this. And you can not only use existing libraries, but you can actually program your own. So you could record your own voices.
Yeah, we have a do-it-yourself system.
Or we can do it for you. But
And it's really remarkable
Yeah.
to create your own answers for your own questions. And what's neat about this is it's not like talking to Siri where you can ask any question in the world and you get a Siri answer. No. This is legit, like character answers. So you record like what a toucan would say.
The old man's not going to know, every complicated math problem you could ask. Yeah. So when we recorded the answers for the old man, we try to keep it in the vein of the character. The chickens have different answers for all of that. So, anyways, Steve.
For example, what is the distance between the moon and the sun?
Don't ask me stuff that you can Google.
There you go.
So we've built these for stores and companies that want to even inform people about their brand or products that they sell. Yeah. We have a talking tree in a jewelry store and very specific answers to questions there. So the AI library is something that if you have an Easy-Talk or you have our magic system, we'd love to give you more information about. You can go to Axtell.ai to find out about that service. But real quick before we move on, Steve, show them that bottom entry because we actually do have an Easy-Talk in stock.
Bottom entry?
I'm sorry, the back entry. I always get them mixed up. So the back entry Easy-Talk, they're designed to work with a wide variety of puppets, of Axtell puppets. So some fit better than others. In general, the larger the mouth, the greater movement you get. It's like the platypus.
Big mouths are better. Yeah.
They translate. We can custom build characters onto Easy-Talks, but the back entry, as you can see,
works for the dinosaur, works for the rabbit, works for a lot of those back entry puppets that are big.
The elephant.
Yep, he'll sit right on this platform, or if he's short, just do the box trick like I just showed you.
Yeah, it's a great way to. Yeah. So, anyways, this one is in stock right now.
We have it available.
Yeah,
wow.
it's the last Easy-Talk available before we build the next batch. So we just want to show to the insiders first and demonstrate the AI. If anyone
want it, get it now.
That's true.
It'll be gone tomorrow.
And Joe's asking, so it works like Siri and Alexa, kind of. It's its own.
We have developed this, and it's really complex.
It's proprietary to us. It's something Steve developed.
It's not using Siri or Alexa. It is using Google.
And you can see my laptop right there. We had a Chrome browser pulled up on a special website that we'd give you login information to. And then we're running, you can run an additional USB mic. We were just using my built-in microphone and Wi-Fi.
Right there. Yeah.
And it sends it to the cloud for speech recognition, and then it hits our database of answers.
It's really, really, really
cool.
So
Zach, you can add your own responses. You can make your own questions with the DIY. And this is a subscription service, and you can do it for some months and then cancel and hold off. So people have done it for...
You do it a whole year in advance and get a discount.
Yep. Some people will buy a couple months around Halloween, and they'll set up an AI character, for their haunted house, and then they might hold off on the rest of the year. Other people buy it for the year to get a discount, and then use it to program all their own
AI conversations and answers.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, Wanlu, do you know what time it is? You do? Oh, that's great, because right now it's time for our giveaway, Wanlu. And if you've shared, did you share? You did. Okay, good. You shared. Okay, excellent. If you've shared, folks, one of you, whoever shared, is going to get this Ask the Tiki mug. It's our giveaway for tonight.
And this is your last chance to share, because I'm going to pull up all the people that shared.
It's also our last Tiki mug that we're giving away.
It is. Now, real quick, Steve, before we do that, Michael Abrahamson had a great question.
Oh, yes.
He was asking, how does it do with international accents?
Yes.
And the truth is, Steve landed using Google's engine for speech recognition because it's one of the best when it comes to interpreting
200 different
accents.
Languages and accents. I've even done it with
like crowded conference rooms.
Yeah, it does great in crowded environments, but also I've done it in Mandarin, Chinese.
Oh, that's
even.
right, with Patrick Wan?
Yep, with Patrick Wan. Yeah, we did it for Chimelong Amusement Park in China.
And he helped us
phenomenal. It's a phenomenal system.
All right, we're going on. Let's give away some mugs. I think that's...
I could give away yours, since you shouldn't have got one while you were out.
But I never get to see the Tiki
this is brand new,
with its eyes open.
All right, you get to have one just to see the Tiki's eyes open.
Thanks, boss. All right,
phenomenal. It's a phenomenal system.
All right.
All right.
I see 58 shares.
Okay, excellent.
Let's check it out. Let's see
and folks, just a tip: if you share this before we go live, it won't be in our cache. So share it after
That's
we go
right.
live. Yeah.
I'm only able to pull
Yeah.
from people who shared it
but a
right
ton
away.
of people tonight
Yeah.
shared it. Wanlu shared it
And
about
Joey,
20 times.
Joey's asking,
Mm-hmm.
same system used for the Tiki. I don't understand what he means by that.
That is, he wants to know if the
Not this Tiki, but like the Magic 2 Tiki that we make.
the one that we make, not this one that's alive and
That
sleeping.
one, the Magic 2 system can be remote control or it can be fob control.
and it can be AI as well.
It can be AI. This one just sits there though, Joey, so it doesn't do anything.
one just sits
You
there
might
the
be
whole
mistaken.
So this is not on an Easy-Talk
Michael
system.
Spy
This is a
said,
Magic 2.
I didn't share. Good luck, people.
All right, you can
Love
share
it.
right now, Michael, if you wanted to, but no, that's okay. He doesn't get to. All right,
All right, let's see who shared it.
get everybody in cash, and
All
we will
right.
count it down. Are you ready?
Hold on, let me refresh this link just so I have all the shares.
Oh, this is so exciting, folks. Do you know this is the cup that we're going to give away? A mug, a brand new mug, just opened today. I'm going to put it back in its little package and ship it on to you. All you have to do is pay for shipping, folks. Are you ready?
I'm glad I refreshed. We had a few more shares.
Good. Excellent. All right.
But I'm loading. Give me a second, Steve. It's loading.
All right, buddy. He gets him in there. He starts scrolling. And scroll back and forth, to be fair, Ryan. If you just scroll one direction, you'll miss the people at the beginning, you know? Know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
So, like, if Mario was the first one to share, he's at the top of the list, and you just start scrolling
And by
down.
Mario,
will
do you mean
never get it.
Mario?
He'll never get it if he shares first, and that's not fair to the people that share early. So scroll back and forth while I count.
I didn't know how loading the
This
cache
is not
worked.
on an Easy-Talk.
Because it's not in the
Michael Spy's
manual.
Magic Sheet.
Shocker. I didn't share.
Cash the cows.
Oh, weird. Okay. Let me try on my phone.
Okay.
Facebook's not loading it.
It's not?
See, it's all blank.
Oh, interesting. Well,
So-
we can always pick from the...
I can still pick. Just give me a
all
second.
right, hang on a second, folks. So, since this is the last one we're giving away, if you want one of these, you can go to Cafe Press /Axtell Expressions, and we have these, and we have the Axtell Cup available. This one too. This one shows innovations to help you entertain the world, and this one is Ask the Tiki. A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of cool
All right.
stuff. But this is the
Loading
one
them
we're
up
giving away
right
tonight.
now.
Because we love the Insiders, and we're so thankful that you're here and that we could spend some time together every week. And thank you so much for supporting our business. And this is one way we can give back. Are you ready?
Almost. I'm going all the way back to the beginning.
All right. Good.
It's being slow, but it's loading.
All right. At least it's loading. Good.
I think their servers.
Fantastic.
Their servers are overloaded by all the insiders.
If you want to scan this, you can do it with your phone right now. Do the QR code. Beep. You go right to the web page. All right.
Already got one free. Thanks, Steve.
Okay.
Take a picture, charge it to Steve's account.
All right.
All right. Think I got. There we go. Okay,
There
I
you
got
go.
all of them.
Close your eyes and I'll count.
Okay, count it off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tony Hints.
Tony Hintz, are you here? You have to be here to win.
Tony, are you there with us?
Hintz or Hines?
I think it's Hints.
All right, we'll find out. Could you give me a hint?
Hey, nice one, Steve.
Tony, are you here?
And let us know. Sometimes we don't always see those comments. So if you see Tony commenting, let us know in case we miss it. But you got to comment. If not, I'll pull someone else.
All right. A lot of people went and shared it and came back on.
Well, they'll qualify for round two if
Tony Hintz, are you here?
if Tony is not here with us.
All right. I'm going to give it another count to 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
I'm sorry, Michael. No
4,
special for the
3,
Easy Talk today.
2, 1. Okay. Are you here?
All right,
We're going to
Tony
go
is
on
not
to
here
a
with
second
us.
winner. Are you ready,
Nothing.
Ryan?
Yeah, hold on. Let me go back. Nothing from Tony.
Go back to the cache. All right,
Okay.
Tony, sorry. All right, we're counting again.
Okay.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lisi Weesey.
Lisi Weesey!
She shared
Congratulations.
to Landon Live's group.
All right, thank you. Landon Live was...
Lisi
he's-
Weesey, if you are here,
He did an interview with me a few weeks ago.
look for
Always
that name,
fun.
Steve.
Got to keep watch on his. Lisi, are you here?
Agus also shared. I saw that name.
All right.
So let's see if Lisi Weesey. comments.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't know. Is she not here?
All right. I don't see any
Wait,
comments
Lisi
from
Weesey?
Lisi Weesey or. Okay. All right. Let's do it again.
All right.
Spin that clock again. Are you ready? Here we go.
Almost. I did another refresh.
All right. Sorry, folks.
I just reloaded. I just want to make sure because
Yeah,
I loaded
I know.
my. No Lisi. All right.
I'm not seeing it.
Brad Ray. I know. Wow. She shared a ton too.
Yeah, she did.
She did. All right.
Sorry, but you have to be here to
I
win.
know.
That's the
I know.
rules.
Okay, going back to it. All right.
5. Close your eyes.
Hold on. Let me get. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. We had Jeremy Wheat.
Jeremy?
Yes, I'm laughing because Jeremy, this is your first time winning.
Well, I mean, is he here? He's not.
He is. He said after a third try, I automatically win. Hey, congrats to Jeremy Wheat. Come on. Oh, man. Jeremy is always keeping us going. Yeah, because earlier he said, no, Jeremy Wheat won. And then
Oh no, you can't be.
that didn't influence it. I actually
all right,
picked his
all right,
name. But, hey, congrats, Jeremy.
Oh my gosh.
So, Jeremy, email steve@axtell.com and send us your mailing address, and
Yep.
we'll connect you. And you just got to pay shipping, and we'll get it shipped off to you. So,
It's very cool. And you can wait and ship this with a puppet if you'd rather, and save shipping. You can order something, and we'll put this in the box with it. It's yours free. Just pay shipping. And congratulations, Jeremy, and congratulations to Buster. Thank you to Buster and to Wanlu for tonight's shows. And we really appreciate all of you joining us. Looking forward to
Always.
next week, Ryan. Do you know who we have next week?
oh my gosh.
It's going to be